sir. It's Thursday night. It is June the 27th. It is the year 2024, and it is time for Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. And I realize we're coming on a little early this week, but we want to give you time to go watch the great debacle that will take place a little bit later on this evening, and wanted to make sure that you had plenty of time to do that. And so therefore we are coming on early tonight. But hey, we're glad those of you that are watching are joining us from all over. And if you're watching us on Facebook, do us a great big favor. Reach over and hit the like button, hit the share button so that our broadcast shares on your page and everybody all over the world will be able to know about Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. But before we go live, before I go into my speech, we have a guest video that has been sent in that I need to share with our audience at the beginning of the show.
On 34 charges and may go to jail, but I will still watch Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show every Thursday night on Facebook and YouTube.
There you go.
My man, hey. What
can you say?
My man, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's coming straight out of the mouth of one of those that'll be at the great debacle tonight. So
That's right.
hey
He's
guys,
he's the only one that'll really be there.
hey, we're coming to you live tonight, Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, and it's 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Central Time on a special edition, a special debacle edition of Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. We are glad you're joining us here tonight, and we are live, ladies and gentlemen, all across the great United States of America and in countries where it is legal and illegal for us to broadcast. Live from our studio at Enterprise, Georgia. Live at our studio in Enterprise, Georgia. Live at our studio at 100% Flamingo Boulevard, Georgia. And live at Turn Number 3 at the old Rocket Speedway in Dothan, Alabama. All 57 states. 5 foreign countries. 4 Southern Islands. And the great and mighty state of Baker County, Georgia. Big salute to all of our viewers up in Baker County, Georgia. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the truth and nothing but the truth. Heard right here, only place you might hear some of the things you're going to hear tonight. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. But be reminded, if you do not subscribe to Common Sense, Judeo-Christian, conservative principles, you might want to go ahead and turn the television off and go get you a Ouija board or something of that nature.
Yeah.
You'll do just as much good with that as you would anything else. Why? Because you're probably going to get your feelings hurt, because we're going to tell the truth and nothing but the truth right here. We want you to stay if you can handle it, but if not, we understand. Hey, guys, got a brand new big screen tonight, 99.9999 and 1/9 inches in diagonal glory and splendor.
Woo.
Costellas. We're live at Costellas. Crematorium and commode seat reupholstering.
That's enough, Marvin. You need to stop it right there. That's enough.
you can't beat that. No.
You can't beat it.
What a combo.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that.
I know he's more diverse than that, so go ahead and lay it out there to him.
Let me hit the rewind back of that. Costellas.
Yeah.
Crematorium and commode seat reupholstering. Costellas. Cattle burnt horn scented candles. Costellas. Kookaburra feather hat dressings. Costellos. Church songbook rebinding. That ought to get a laugh there now. If you really know what that is.
That's funny. Yeah. They wear them hymnals. They don't wear the covers off their Bibles, but they wear the covers off their hymnals.
Yeah, the old red back hymnals got to get them rebound. And
Retread.
Costello, court defense witness for all offenses in Coleman, Georgia.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, right. That's a real place too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Coleman, Georgia. Yep. So if y'all are up in the Coleman, Georgia area, be sure to go by and see our good friend Costello. And tell him you heard about him on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, and you appreciate him having us on the big screen tonight for the very first time up in Coleman, Georgia. Well, guys, it's good to be live with y'all tonight. Appreciate look like y'all are joining us from all over tonight, and we appreciate that. Again, we're all coming on an hour early to give you time to watch the debate, and we got an hour-packed show tonight, and so, Charlie, I'll turn it over to you to begin.
All right. It's good to have a full house here tonight. I didn't know when they found Queasel, but I knew after we put out 2 special bulletins that he would be found and we would see him reappear at some point. Good to have you back, Queasel. Hope
Man,
everything's over.
I can be found when I want you to find me. But now if I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
want you to find me, I missed y'all. I missed
Well,
not
look,
being with y'all.
you sound like you got a little crud or something going on.
No. Got
Okay.
no
Scratchy.
crud.
He is scratchy, ain't it, Charlie?
Yeah, he's scratchy. I got a
Well,
friend that's got some elixir that might help you out with that.
I got some
I'll be
elixir. I got some elixir
not
too.
like no.
I got
This
some
is double.
elixir.
This is double run. Let me say hello.
Floyd gonna tell you about my elixir here in a while, but I got some of that. It'll fix whatever's wrong with you.
Let me say hello. I got a memo or a message yesterday from my buddy Ray Barrickman up in Kentucky. Ray, as y'all have heard me say, was the left-handed bass guitar player for the legendary Bama band that put Hank Williams in a 5 Entertainer of the Year, 5 Entertainer in a Row status. And he and Wayne Animal Turner, Cowboy Eddie Long on steel, Billy Marshall on the drums, and Billy Earhart on piano with the old amazing Rhythm Aces. They're going to play 2 shows, 5th and 6th at Breakers Marina way up in Buchanan, Tennessee. And Ray, I see you watching. Instead of me giving you a message, I'm working on plans to be there because that was the tightest band I've ever heard in all my years in the country music business, and they were tough and still can be. I guarantee you, they'll just pick up where they left off. I don't know about y'all. We got about anywhere from 6/10 of an inch of rain to some spots 4 inches of rain almost, up around 3.5 inches around Tumbleton, Alabama. But the Lord smiled upon us here in Southeast Alabama today. Most everybody got a very meaningful rain. And these 2 dogs of mine, if y'all hear them go crazy or they jump on me, it's thundering over here now. Or in Pensacola, Florida, it's thundering, and they know about it. So we're fixing to have another little wave of it come through. Floyd, what about the rainfall over there?
No, man.
We got 17 drops at my house.
Is that all?
Yeah, it was zilch. I thought it was going to do a little. It clouded up everywhere, man. I mean, yesterday afternoon it started over back around Graceville and Camelton and down in that area. Me and Nadine went over there and got us a watermelon and headed back home to Colquitt. And we went up there to Paul Johnson's place and got us a good watermelon from him. We could see it back down around what they call Peter's Mud Hole. I don't know what y'all call it in Alabama. We're probably about the same thing. But
Wait, ho. What did you call it?
Peter's Mud Hole.
Peter's Mud Hole.
Peter's Mud Hole. That's where they build up and come this way. Everybody from Baker County knows exactly where Peter's Mud Hole is. Everybody from Miller County that grew up here knows where Peter's Mud Hole is. But anyway, it was put down. And it was dark and it was lit up. I mean, I looked on my radar there, man. It was lit up. So they started yesterday. There's some good rain around. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for the people that are getting there.
Yeah, according to the radar, Charlie, you fixing to get. Yeah, you gonna get it. You may get it from 2 directions.
There they go.
Yeah, I was talking to my good friend Wayne Gucci yesterday. Though he was in fact replacing one of his diesel power unit engines that had slung a rod through the side of his block there. They out there in 100-something degree heat, and I'm telling you what, it worries me about these. It
does me too.
They need a rain. We need a rain, and thank thank God that y'all got it over there, Charlie. Our good friend, our good friend Lee Scott said he got 2 inches and it's raining over there now in Ozark. So,
Wow.
yep,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah. So,
I
I
got
would,
hey,
I got 9/10 right here where I am, and the third turn at Rocket Speedway.
well, y'all send it over this way.
Yes,
Eh,
sir.
I'm gonna send you the thunder and the lightning. I'm gonna get a little bit more rain, then I'll send it later. How's that? Mm.
Charlie, here's what you sent me today about the debate tonight or the debacle.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let the
yeah.
people know that.
There you go. Get ready to mumble here in just about 50 minutes or so, and then you got you see him having a dream. Folks in the graveyard said they ain't gonna vote for it. It's gonna be an interesting night. I mean, any way you cut the cards. They were worried about Nancy Pelosi not being able to make the watch the debate tonight, but she went to see Dr. Feelgood. She looks like she's
Mm.
been under treatment for sure, but maybe she'll be able to understand everything.
Hold on, I would be remiss if I didn't do this. Floyd, would you give us a vivid illustration verbally of this picture?
well, you got to see the hand moving first. And first of all, my fellow Americans, we believe in the children. Everything that we do for the children. Now we may demand that women have an abortion, but we're doing everything for the children. And Joe Biden is the smartest man that I know. And I remember way back when I was a girl, when I was a young college student, I made a trip down with one of my college friends to Baker County, Georgia. And I was exposed at that time to, to copious amounts of alcohol that was served at a nightclub in Baker County called the Plantation Club.
Uh oh.
That put me on my trail to becoming a drunk fool. So and I ain't slowed down since. But man, them folks in Baker County, that Plantation Club, they had something fixed up in there. In that Plantation Club was in a 5-gallon jug. And boy, she in a 5-gallon jug, and you go up there and turn the spigot on and put it in you, and you could drink it. And man, after about 6 of them, woo, you could cut the book. That's her
As you
testimony,
can,
brother.
I
Now,
want y'all.
that's what she was like.
That is not an attractive woman. I mean, I hate to say it. That is not an attractive woman.
Hey, Floyd,
Yeah.
I want to ask you a what if question. So
uh-oh.
what if that plantation, that great club, that plantation club was still in operation, and they was all gathered around up there tonight watching the debate and all that kind of stuff. Reckon how many that would be at the plantation club would vote for Joe Biden?
None, zero,
That's what I thought.
zero. Because let
That
me tell you,
did.
Baker County has got some sense.
Hey,
That's
look,
what I thought.
look up at the top. Our guest from last week, I told you he watches from everywhere. He's watching while VBS is going on at Arlington Baptist Church now. Now that's a
That's Vacation Bible School, ain't it? Yeah,
That's it.
Vacation Bible School at the Arlington Baptist Church. He's
Arlington.
tuned in. He's dialed in.
Well, that's another thing we can say that we've been watched at Bible school. You
Yeah,
know,
people
I
watching.
mean,
If they watching us from Bible school, they watching from Bible school.
Martha's
They
Vineyard.
dialed in. They know what we're gonna talk about. They know
Hey,
They know we ain't gonna say nothing we ought not to say.
that's the new thing. They watching us all the way from Martha's Vineyard to Arlington Baptist Church at the Vacation Bible School.
Actually,
That's,
you can't get.
Exactly right.
You
We're
can't do it.
younger.
Can't do it.
See, that's it. Children can watch us. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, Queasel, tell him about our friend. He's watching tonight at Kirkland's Creek with the crowd, Shingler Law.
let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell y'all that he is the best lawyer that there is in the world. He's just the best lawyer anybody's ever seen. This fella, when he walks into court, everybody they give up. When he walks in, you hear 2 words. The judge just goes ahead and says, not guilty. They release the jury and everybody goes get something to eat. When he walks in the courtroom, he walks in with that swagger. Man, he has that hair and that ponytail. He walks in with that swagger, with that suitcase that he carries for a briefcase. He walks in, he throws that thing up on that table and unlatches him latches. And when he steps out, the judge whaps that hammer down on the thing and says, "Not guilty. Next case." Billy Shingler, let me tell you something, folks. If you need a lawyer, this is your man. This is whatever you need. If you into something and you did it, this is sure enough your man. He will get you off. Not only does he do that, he does any kind of lawyering that you might need. Man, he has some world renowned doctors that he offers legal advice to. He has all kind of brilliant people who come to him for advice and legal guidance. So you know this is the man, Shingler Law, Billy Shingler. Give him a call, 524-1225.
Hey, I got the wrong one there. All right. Also, Queasel, I cannot call the name, but I have been told that he is the official attorney for a gentleman that does custom birdhouses.
Oh, really?
Custom birdhouses that he
If he's took him on,
Yeah, I mean the doctor is is he don't meet the muster, but now when you get to be the man that is the custom birdhouse maker's attorney, you have risen in the world.
because this man is known throughout the world.
Oh,
I mean,
in
listen,
foreign countries.
listen, he not only he build Martin houses, not just for here. He goes down there where the Martins go in the wintertime and builds them for them down there.
Yeah.
Big time man, all I can tell you.
Mm,
Big time.
mm, mm.
Hey, Floyd, I got this sent to me today from Ricky Bracewell. 4 different catches on beautiful Acox Creek in Colton.
Ooh, he
Boy,
wears
that's
them
some
out,
good
man.
eating
Look
right
at
there.
that.
That is good. That is good. Look at that. Look at that. Now, that's
It
some
don't
fish
get
right
no
there, y'all.
better. The food don't get no better than that right there. Ooh.
4
That's
different
fish.
catchings fresh off of Acox Creek, Colquitt, Georgia. Ricky Bracewell.
That's some good
30,
eating.
yeah, 30 minutes ago, them fish was still swimming in. They was still swimming in Acock Creek.
That's it. That's it. They were. But hey,
Good eating.
man, you wait till you wait till we get to the fishing report tonight, son. It may take Garney 2 hours to give it, son. He had oh man.
We
Son, they
got
had
time.
look at there. Ziggy B says she taught Ricky Bracewell everything he knows.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
mm,
Yeah,
mm.
that's right, ZB. Yeah.
Hey,
Whoa,
go
whoa,
ahead.
whoa, whoa.
While you're there, Floyd, while you talking about her, hit it right there one
Oh
time.
yeah, that was her tuned in right there. That was her daddy that caught all them fish out of Acock Creek. She knows about fish. She knows what good fish is. She knows how good fish is supposed to smell and taste. And there you have it. Right there. That's Ziggy B's. That's her ice counter there where she puts all that fresh seafood in there. You go in there and you buy it. You know it's fresh. You take it home and cook it, and you can eat it, and it'll stay with you. It ain't gonna go nowhere. It's gonna stay with you all through the night and through the next day. So y'all go in there to Ziggy B's Seafood Market in Colquitt, Georgia, right there on West Main Street, going out of Colquitt. Get you some of that elderberry syrup, they call it. I call it elderberry elixir. It's good for what ails you, man. Because you ain't gonna have nothing that ails you. If you eat all that good seafood and drink all that elderberry elixir. I heard a man told me, he said, man, it's like rooster pills. It's like liquid rooster pills.
It is. It is.
Woo. Getting deep around here tonight. Ooh.
Y'all heard the testimony there, didn't you?
Hey,
Yeah.
what you say?
Like
What-
putting ink in an ink pen right there, buddy.
I see you left out that lead and a pencil deal there.
Well, you kind of.
Oh.
Man, we having fun. Hey, that's right. That's what we do. A lot of these folks don't understand it. Some of these folks. I got some liberal friends, and I'll try to, because liberals have no sense of humor. You know that. I'm often
No.
the liberals have zero sense of humor. I sent one of my liberal friends up in Boston. I sent him some things that were funny, and they were funny. And he was explaining to me how all of that happened. All about. And I texted him back. I said, where's your sense of humor, man? I said, it's funny. I don't care who you are. But anyway, they don't have any sense of humor. They don't get it. We wouldn't do well at Martha's Vineyard if we wouldn't better do a show. They wouldn't be very many people showing up other than the protesters. But I'm just glad. I'm glad I got a sense of humor because let me tell you, man, life's tough.
Life is tough.
Life's
Yes,
tough.
sir.
Life will deal you some stuff that you ain't got no idea where it comes from. You ain't got no idea where it comes from and how to deal with
Amen.
it. Let me tell you what, y'all better laugh every chance you get. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how powerful you are. I don't care how cool you think you are. You better find humor in something because that'll help you get through whatever
You
situation
better
you're in.
believe it.
And you laugh. Me and Nadine has laughed so much, man. We have sat around and we have laughed so much, and we can go. We can get together and start going over stuff and come. I mean, we could come up with it. We could come up with anything, but laugh. Laughter is good for you because
It
Lord knows
is.
ain't gonna be a time that you gonna have to sit down and it ain't gonna be funny. But laugh. We love y'all. That's why we do this. We do
Yeah.
this to be with one another, to engage each other and have fun off of one another, with one another, and have fun with y'all. But I just encourage y'all to please don't take yourself too serious, because that's one of the worst things you can possibly do. But anyway, we
Amen.
appreciate you tuning in. That's kind of my sermon for the night. That laughter deal.
That's
But
pretty
Hey,
ain't
good.
nobody laughing no more than I have in my life. I'm telling you, I gravitate to humor. But if a person doesn't have any humor in them, you better ease on away from them because they
I,
think way too much of
I won't
themselves.
ever forget one of the most memorable nights in when we did Mayhaw 10, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. There was a crew in there that did not laugh at all during the end
Uh-huh.
show. Did not stand up for the national anthem. And at the end, Floyd said this, and I quote, "If you can't laugh at this, you need to go home and take an enema."
That's right.
That's right. Go clean yourself out because you full
Yep.
of it, brother.
Yep. Yep.
I remember that night. I don't know why they wasted their money to come see us. It's like folks, tuning in from Martha's Vineyard to watching
That's
us.
right.
Like you tell all them folks at the beginning, if you don't believe in common sense and Judeo-Christian values and believing in Jesus Christ as your only Son and Savior, you ain't gonna be happy watching
Not
us.
with us.
Yeah,
no.
we ain't gonna be happy. And I don't care what you do. You go wherever you want to go, but you ain't gonna watch us. And
Well, what
we're not gonna respond back to none of your remarks. Because I don't have time to waste my time on non important people.
what got them three in trouble was when they didn't stand up for that American flag.
Mhm.
That's
I did it.
that's when.
I can understand, not laughing at us.
Yep.
We some people they don't get it.
That's right.
But when they didn't stand up, everybody in that auditorium, everybody in Cotton Hall stood up, and they knew when to stand up. You
Yep.
got to think about it. They knew when to stand up, and you
Yep.
didn't have to tell those people when they was when Buddy J. Johnson Jr. singing that Lee Greenwood song, "God Bless the USA." They knew when to stand up because the spirit moved them.
That's
See,
right.
them folks that didn't stand up didn't have no spirit in them. They were void. They were vapid of spirit, and that's
You're
a
right.
bad place to be in your life. Let me tell you.
Must be
You're right.
miserable. I know that.
But
Must
they
be
got to
miserable.
be miserable. They got to be miserable. That's a
Yeah.
sermon for you, there, Marvin. That's you go with that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you can, I always tell people about laughing. I've used it in my sermon. Said, if you don't think God's got a sense of humor, go look in the mirror.
See me, you right.
That's right.
Yep.
Hey, Charlie, I know they've opened a brand new location. Tell them about Sawega Meat Company.
Go to their Facebook page. Sawega is now located in Headland on 431, right across from Rodeo's Mexican restaurant. Most folks know where that is. They have got the best selection of maybe you want a filet, T-bone, uh, New York strip. They got some beautiful New York strips in there. I was in there earlier this week. New York strips look good this week. Ribeyes, some great ground beef, sausage, whether it's pan sausage you want, smoked sausage. They got it all. All kind of things to go with it, and a lot of different packages for the 4th of July. So remember, go to their Facebook page, take a look at all the specials. You can get baby back ribs uncooked. You can get some ribs cooked and some Boston butts. A lot of great things they're doing for the 4th of July. Check with them on Facebook for all the details. You won't find any better locally produced beef right here in Southeast Alabama and Southwest Georgia from Sawega Meats on 27, right between Blakely and Colquitt, US 27 and US 431 in Headland.
Hey guys, it's time. Southern Hissy Fits trivia time here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Southern Hissy Fits, 109 West College Street in Colquitt. There's the phone number. You got two numbers you can call them. Embroidery, t-shirts, tumblers, custom designs, logos, anything with Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show logo on it, antiques, jewelry, gifts. They got it right there at Southern Hissy Fits, and they specialize in custom embroidery. Go by and see Miss Vicky and tell her what you need, and I promise you she will make sure that you are taken care of in the best capacity that she possibly can. And our winner tonight of the Charlie Platt and Dirt Road Sports Show Southern Hissy Fits Trivia Time will receive a custom logoed car tag, compliments of Southern Hissy Fits on the square in Coffee. Here we go, boys. Here's our trivia question. I need the year, make, and model number. Year, make, and model number on this one right here. Year, make, and model number. Year, make, and model number. 229-254-5060 is the number to text the correct year, make, and model, and your name, and you will be the winner of the Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show Southern Hissy Fits Trivia Time. Year, make, and model of this automobile. I know we've been doing automobiles for a few weeks, but here's that's a nice one there. Year, make, and model of that automobile. I need to know it. Send it to me right here.
Now, that's a car.
What?
That's an automobile right there.
When an automobile was an automobile.
What an automobile. That was the golden era of automobiles.
Yes, sir. They don't make them like that, do they, Floyd?
Never. I've never seen one of them.
Yep. Year, make, and model.
Look at the hood scoop up there on it.
Yep.
You got them wire wheels, real wire wheels, a coupe. Man, that is a straight coupe right there.
Is it?
Yeah. Year, make, and model number. Send it to me. Let me know.
While we're waiting for a winner, has anybody heard any news on John Force?
Who?
What happened to him?
John
Did he get
Force.
sick or something? What happened to him?
John Force is in ICU up at a Virginia hospital, I think. Yeah. Had the funny car blew up on him at the finish line, running 300 miles an hour.
And that's how I know he had put the pedal to the metal so many
75 years old.
Yeah.
And that thing blew up with him. I've seen the video, and they're still
Demolished it,
evaluating.
All right,
Yeah,
So he's in ICU. You know, he's got those two good-looking girls that race too.
Yes, sir.
They drag racers. We got a famous drag racer here in Miller County. From Miller County, him and his dad both. Jeff Atkinson. He's a peanut and cotton farmer here in Miller County,
right.
Georgia. I mean, he goes and wins some big money. He's
Yes,
a
he
hawk.
does.
Jeff Atkinson. I don't know what he drives. I don't know the class of these cars and all they got now. But he bears down, and his daddy Fred Atkinson was an old drag racer. I've seen him, Charlie, over the Newton drag strip over there. He had a '55 Chevrolet called, and it was a green one, I think, called the American, and it would go. This would be back in the early '60s when that was happening. But
I think that was the Beeline Dragway was the actual name of it. It was Dale County Dragway at one time. Some folks call it the Newton. You go down the dirt road at Waterford there, and
yeah,
go to the
absolutely.
to the
Go
drag
back in
strip,
there.
right?
Yeah.
It's had several names. We might use that some trivia sometime. Have we got a
Yeah,
winner yet, Marvin?
No, we do not have.
You want me to give you a question? You can get a winner too, right quick. Give me a question.
Hold on. Our attorney said a 1957 Studebaker, and that is not correct. And there it is. The year's real close. The year is real close. But it is
Well,
not.
if our attorney would that all them brain surgeons that he's sitting around with down there where they're having prayer meeting at, if they don't know, it ain't gonna be known.
Well,
So
that was kind of before their time. That was a little bit before their time down there. Now, your doctor down there that you're talking about, he probably would know something about a 1968 Buick Skylark.
You think he might know something about that?
It was supposed to be transmission that he had run off. He run it off one time off of a sewage pipe. Him and another fella, and he was there. He was a 4-speed. He was there. back and forth in gear, reverse forward
Yeah.
in gear, and got that kind of United States patrolman pulled up, if you will.
Road
The
patrol.
local famous physician down there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, what about? Let me ask you this, because I see our attorney chimed in on the birdhouse man. Would the birdhouse man? Well, he should know that, shouldn't he?
He ought to know. Yeah, he ought to know. He's from up there around. He's from up there around Calhoun County. You know, they pretty smart folks up there, so he ought to know
Yeah.
all about that.
If you ask him, he knows who's buried.
If you ask him, yeah, he'll tell you all about it.
I guarantee
See,
he
that's the
knows.
thing about all the crew down there at Kirkland's Creek. See, I know them all. I know the history. I know the pedigree.
Uh-oh.
I got it. I know all of it.
All right, somebody just sent in a 1957 Ford Thunderbird. That is
Oh
not.
man, no,
No, oh, no.
Don't even tell us who that was. I don't even want to know.
Oh man, we still don't have a winner, but hey, we'll give it a few minutes, and if we don't get a winner, then
Throw it back up there one more time so they can see it, Marvin, so they can get there. But don't throw it up there too long. That's long enough right there.
I ain't never worked on one of them.
Look at them little yellow turn signal lights up there on the fenders up there.
Yeah.
You notice one thing I noticed about that car that it does not have, Queasel, is a radio antenna.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see no radio antenna on it.
I didn't either.
I hadn't thought
But-
about that.
You brought out a point a while ago. Them was real spoke rims.
Yeah, them wire wheels.
Them was a true spoke rim. That wasn't no aftermarket little thing you screwed on there. Them was the real thing.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, Floyd, while we're waiting, I just had a text come in that this will be the last weekend that the Peach Depot is open. So will you give the ad? This is the last weekend.
Well, let me tell you, I testify to them people right there. Y'all see this corn that these folks, they grade all the time, have the graded corn in the bags and everything, the fresh field corn. They have the best that I have had down there. They don't grind up a bunch of cob in there with it. They ain't got a bunch of kernels in there with it. They grind that corn up to a fare ye well, and it is some kind of good creamed corn. And the peaches, everything down there is good, and they are good folks. And you know, they've been down there through the heat of the summer right here. But I hate that they're not going to be open throughout the whole rest of the summer. But I understand that because each one of them have other jobs to do. The husband and the wife and the family have other things to do. But it's a great place. It's a family-owned and operated business right there in Iron City, Georgia, the Peach Depot. Go down there this weekend, if nothing else. They'll be open tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I think, are their dates. Go down there if you don't buy nothing else. Get you a cup of that fresh peach ice cream, Georgia peach ice cream that they got down there. Them little girls will fix it up just like you like it, and you'll be glad you did. Go see them down there at the Peach Depot, Highway 84, Iron City, Georgia. Can't miss it. The old depot sitting right there next to Highway 84.
We still don't have a winner. Here should have been the trivia contest. I just had this picture sent in from a viewer. Whose legs are those?
That's Queasel. That's Queasel.
Oh, no, that picture is live. It was just taken just a few minutes ago. I'll give you a hint. It's on the bay in Panacea.
Oh.
I don't know. Nobody's got enough money to go from here. They ain't got no friends got enough money to go to Panacea.
That is a set of world famous legs right there. That should have been the trivia question, and it was sent in. I mean, as soon as we went on the air, that's where they're watching from, right there on the bay, right there. Look how beautiful that picture is.
Yep.
You know, it's one thing about it, Marvin. I never have paid very much attention to men's legs.
I was waiting because I didn't know if I was going to say something or you was going to catch on.
I never have been enthralled or excited about looking at men's legs.
You ain't gonna believe this. I'm getting text, and I just had somebody got the right answer of whose legs.
I hope it ain't a man.
It was a woman. It's Ronnie Joe Shiver's legs, and they
got it. Lord.
Can you believe that? Man.
Reason I said Queasel, he been missing in action. I figured that was off the campground at Jack Wingate's old place over there,
No, man.
looking
Look
over some grass and
at all
stumps.
of them. Look at all them that got him right. They knew it was his legs.
Charlie, you're wrong. You haven't been paying attention to our Bolo on Queasel. He's not wearing elevator shoes.
That's right. Excuse me. He did. That fella didn't have no elevator shoes.
I
Boy,
heard. Y'all know I ain't got the book of faces. I heard y'all had done put a APB out on me.
Yeah,
oh,
ABB. Yeah, Queasel. Yeah.
Pretty good descriptions of what everything I got. But they found me. They found me and drugged me back.
That's
I don't
good.
think
mercy.
nobody gonna guess a car tonight, Barney.
Hey, I'm gonna give them just a few more minutes. Queasel, go ahead and tell them about the
Yeah.
Holster 9 and Phillips Auto Parts.
You know, we've been telling y'all about these people for quite a while now. They got probably one of, if not the best, gun and ammunition store that there is anywhere around here. They got any kind of firearm you want, long guns, shotguns. They got rifles, anywhere from 22s on up to the big deer rifles. All you need for the hog hunting, they got all of that. They got the scopes. Man, they got all the ammunition. Got a huge selections of pistols for your personal protection. And you know, we live in a time now where personal protection is getting to be a thing that we have to take serious. And I know there's a lot of people say, well, I don't want to have a gun to do this or do that. But you know what? We getting into time now where you better have one and you better know how to use it. The folks at the Holstered 9 can help you with all of that. They can teach you whatever you need to know about a gun. They fix them. They can mount anything you want on it. They got all you need. Next door, go into the parts house. All your parts needs, all your automotive part needs, anything you need to add to your pickup truck, tube boxes, grill guards, anything like that. They got it. They got gifts for the ladies. They got those world famous Floyd B. Lloyd rabbit pellet grills. They got them in there, all kind of rabbit pellets to go in them. They got most anything you want between those two stores. If it has to do with some kind of sporting, or if it has to do with anything to do with automotive or parts needs, they got them right there under those two beautiful American flags, 27 South, just outside of town, just off the square in Colquitt.
All right, y'all.
I got a guess over here on my page. 65 Porsche convertible.
No,
Oh
sir. That's
man,
not
good
it.
Lord, where they live at?
Listen, we got some. Now, they did not get it exactly right, but it's as close as they've come. It is our Undertaker. Man, that is a smart joker right there.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Came in as it and said a 1959 Packard Hawk. It is a Packard Hawk, and he's 1 year off a 1958 Packard Hawk.
Give
Give him a prize.
Now, what I want to know is how did
He's
he know it?
got 12.
He got 12 tags already. See if they give him something else. See if they got a wig hat or something in there that they give.
Let him in brought him a patch to wear at the next funeral. The Charlie Platt, the Third Row Sports patch to wear at the next funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make him up a T-shirt. Let's come up with him a T-shirt, and we give it to him. And he's got to wear it. We got to get a picture of him. And let's think about that.
Floyd. When he goes up to the front of the congregation to do this, to get the audience to stand up after the family goes out, let him go up and open his coat and see Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports.
Here's what I was thinking. We could get like a couple of magnets to go on the front and the back of the casket, and he could put them up there during the funeral to advertise Charlie Platt.
That'll work.
He'll do it. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey,
we got an Undertaker that, I mean, he's dedicated. He would have known that question about Pencil Johnson that I sent to you earlier. He would have got that.
I'm holding that one in escrow.
Hold that in escrow.
Yeah. All right. Here would have been another good trivia question. Who grew them right there?
Mm-hmm.
You know who did.
I didn't eat some of them. I know who grew them. And that is real Georgia garden grown tomatoes right there.
Charles Pickle himself, right there, baby.
I gotta get over there.
Yeah, I mean that's as good as it gets. He didn't give me a sack full of them.
Yeah. Can you imagine with that and a loaf of bread and a jar of good mayonnaise?
and that's all you need is some black pepper, and
Yeah.
you are in business.
Hey, let me tell you, and I know you fishing to scold me and you throw me under the bus and all that, how you do, but I tried something and a man told me and I didn't believe it. Instead of pepper, put lemon pepper on them, and it accentuates the flavor of the tomato.
He getting foreign on us now.
Yeah.
That,
You
He's
got
been watching. He's been
What do you
watching.
accentuates?
Yeah.
That sound like that's coming straight out of Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's been watching. He's been
That's it.
watching the Food Network.
yeah. Was it?
I draw the
What
line.
about
Hey,
embellishes the flavor? But anyway, yeah, I'll try it, Marvin. Hey, it's hard to mess up a good tomato now.
I mean, you ain't never heard that like a woman wears a dress or something. They say it accentuates.
whoa. I done
He-
carried I carried mine to the level. This is as far as I'm gonna go. I got the grinding pepper. You grind my own pepper, and I went to the Himalayan sea salt, which is supposed to be healthier for us in heart troubles and everything. I do a little bit of that. I ain't going that other crap. No.
Well,
I
I
made
ain't
it.
never seen a woman in a dress that I would compare to salt or pepper, either one.
Or lemon pepper.
or a tomato sandwich.
Or a tomato.
Only Marvin. So,
I did. You know, there was a. I can't remember who the man was. He was from Miller County, and he was going up in age, and they was talking about relations with ladies, and his response was, "Oh man, I just as soon have a good pot of peas."
come on, Marvin. Come on, wind it up now, baby.
you gonna
He's
back yourself
stirred. Yeah, he got.
up.
All
He's
right,
trying to. He's headed to a
He
hole.
get a
You're
hole
right.
he can't get out of.
Yep.
Sometimes you can't.
Up
Sometimes you
in.
can't divert him.
all right,
Up
Charlie,
in
go
if
ahead
you
and
gonna
tell him
go.
about TK.
That's Floyd's tell him about.
Oh, sorry, go
TK
ahead.
Bar and Grill right here in Concord, Georgia. We ate supper there last night. We got our fried catfish fillet last night, and our double order of them house cut fresh French fried potatoes. We got that, and we got some of the good Charles pickled tomatoes that we had with it last night. Some of the best food you ever have in your life. They don't cook their fish in any of that old grease that they done cooked in for the last 3 months. Good fresh grease, good fresh food in there. I went in there to lunch today, got me and Nadine a hamburger. One of the TK special hamburgers with the French fried potatoes that they do. Got that. We cut it half in two. She could eat one half, and I could eat one half. That's how good it was. That's how big it was. Y'all go see it at TK's Bar and Grill. They locally owned. They folks right here. They farming. They are farming family. Farming come from a farming family. They engaged in agriculture. They work hard. They work hard on the farm. They work hard, and they come in, open this place up at night and at lunchtime to serve some good food. Y'all go in there and see them at TK's Bar and Grill. They fix you one of the best hamburger steaks you ever had in your life. Some chicken wings. Y'all go see them right there, right 571 North Custer Street, going right out of Colquitt up Highway 45. Look over on the left, right as you're going out of Colquitt, and you'll see that building right there. Pull in, tell them what you want, and they'll fix it for you, and you'll be glad you did. TK's Bar and Grill, Colquitt, Georgia.
Hey guys, give a big shout out to KWG Plumbing, Mr. Kenneth Wayne Garney. He is licensed in Alabama and Georgia. 229-220-6694. Floyd, you notice I took the 24-hour service off of the ad because you were wearing him out.
Hey.
Man, y'all wearing that man out. You were wearing that man out, Marvin. He was getting no sleep.
I'm telling you. But anyway, if you all your plumbing needs, I don't care what they are, new construction, existing construction, residential or industrial, Mr. Wayne Garney, he's the man to call. Queasel, tell him what his motto is.
If it ain't flowing, he'll get you going.
And right now we are joined on the phone by none other than Mr. Wayne himself. How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. Doing good, loud and clear.
Man, I got some pictures to put up here. You sent me some of the brand new Rural King that you're doing the plumbing in, going on in Bainbridge, Georgia.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's kept us busy for about a week, so that's been a good job. We're glad that store's coming. They're gonna have a little bit of everything, including guns and ammo, fishing stuff, just stuff for the farm. It's going to be a good store, I believe.
Yeah, man, we're looking forward to it. We go to the one in Dothan, so they're going to be putting
Yeah.
one. And I hear it's going to open in August. Is that their plans?
Yeah, maybe even late July and early August, and it's going to bring some life back to that shopping center. That shopping center fell off a little bit, but it's going to pump some life into that.
Well, man, I've been saving these other pictures. I know y'all been down at the Gulf, and I got some pictures here of y'all on a boat, and then here's one of you, and I know Preston. I don't know who this other guy is, but y'all got some red snapper laid out on the table, and then I got another one, several here of y'all fishing, and man, just look at all those red snapper y'all caught.
Yes, sir. We had a good outing. We went out of Captain Anderson and out of St. George Island Friday and Saturday. So we stayed. We were 24 hours on the water, basically 2 12-hour days.
Man,
and done good. Got sunburnt, about dehydrated, but man, it was a good outing. We do it once a year. I take the whole crew out. And it's an appreciation for them working so hard for me. So I just catered them to a trip once a year. And it was this is one of the best ones we've had.
Man, that is good. I'm glad that y'all had a good time. How about some words of wisdom to leave us with, brother?
Yes, sir. From Wayne, just thank y'all for the ad. It's an honor to be on the show with y'all and Charlie Pratt. Been listening to him a long time on TV. And keep a smile on your face, love God, and help somebody if you can. And Captain Hook wants everybody to know, as you go into this holiday week coming up and you reflect on America's birthday, remember the soldier boys that are in service here and overseas. They can't be with their family on the lake, but they got our backs. They already got it bad enough working for Joe Biden, so we gotta remember them. And united we stand, divided we fall. Love y'all. USA, USA, USA.
God bless you, brother. We'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us. Good guy right there, Wayne.
Yeah, I want to just touch on something just a minute. Did you hear what he said? He took his crew, his guys that worked with him out and treated them to a weekend down on a fishing trip. And that's the way you treat people. That's the reason he can do the kind of work he does. He's got good people that work for him, and he lets them know that he appreciates them. That's one of the things that's missing in this United States of America today. I admire him for doing that. You need to look after the folks that look after you. That's important. You
good
sure
guy
need
right
to do it.
A good guy right there. I'm telling you. Hey guys, I want y'all to. I got this is gonna be good. We got a brand new ad tonight for Berry Hill Auctioneers. I want y'all to see the profiling going on in this one right here.
Whoa, Floyd B. Lloyd. Man, that wasn't taken last week, was it?
No, it was before that. No, it was a while back. But we kind of we're trying to get us a little, getting us a game plan, if you will, for the auction there. So, yeah.
Hey, TC's our friend, man. He's been with us since day one. He is our exclusive and perpetual sponsor of Floyd's List of Impossibilities and a whole lot more. And there he is in all of his splendor, right next to Mr. Floyd B. Lloyd. I don't know. Y'all probably were in Ohio in that picture, weren't you?
I think we was in Ohio. I think that's Dale's Truck Parts. I think that's where we were. I look like what that says in Ohio up there. I believe that's where we were in Ohio, right there doing that. We traveled around a lot, man. And I tell you one thing I hope I don't never have to do again in my life, boys, is get on an airplane. I hope I don't never have to get on an airplane. Because let me tell you what I do when I get on that airplane. I'd always have one of them caps on, one of them Bear Hill caps. First thing I do, I sit down and I'd pull that cap down over my eyes. It'd be resting on my nose like that. And I'd sit down and I'd cross my arms. And that was it. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I'm not interested in your children or your grandchildren or what you do or who your husband is or your wife is. I have no interest in none of your business. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. Then when I got off that plane down there in Tallahassee, Florida, I called Dave and I said, I'm headed home, baby. I'll be there in about an hour. And that was paradise when I pulled in off of Flamingo Boulevard in the driveway here. But anyway, I've done a lot of traveling, been around over auctions a long time, and ain't nothing like it. It's a heck of a business, man. But yeah, TC's he's our old buddy. I want to tell y'all, TC's daddy is 93 years old, and he's about holed out to the end of his rope. TC called me the other day, and he's having a hard time. His dad, TC sees after his dad. He's got living with him that prepares his meals and takes him where he needs to go and sees after him. TC stays on the road all the time trying to do business. He's still doing business, still in the auction business. It's changed. All the TC sales now, you don't need auctioneers anymore. This is the new world, guys. It's all online auctions. And y'all pray for TC's father. His name is Ray Berryhill. What his name is. He lives up there in Atlanta, Georgia. So TC's having a hard time, man, trying to keep it all going, trying to keep it all put together. But TC's one of the best friends I ever had in my life, and he's a great guy. He's a very successful auction businessman. So y'all keep him in your prayers. What we're gonna do, Marvin? We're gonna do the short list here. We're gonna do the short list. Possibilities. I got y'all the big debates coming up tonight, and I got this thinking. I was sitting there this afternoon. I got to thinking up, and CNN they're gonna have the moderators. They're gonna moderate the debate. And they're gonna have that. What's that? Jake Tapper and that other woman, Dana Bash or whatever her name is. They're gonna be asking the questions to Joe and to Trump. And it's rigged already. I mean, it's set up already for Trump. But I got to thinking, I said, here's some of the questions I think that they might ask Joe Biden. This makes sense, is what they'll do. Okay. First question is, what is 2 + 2? Just to prove that your cognitive ability, Mr. President, answer these questions. What is 2 + 2? Next question they'll ask him is, Mr. President, what is your favorite ice cream? He may not know that. He may not know what 2 + 2 is. He may not know what his favorite ice cream is. Here's the next question they'll ask him. It says, Mr. President, just to prove your cognitive ability and to prove to the nation how smart you are tonight, what is the main ingredient in mashed potatoes?
He'll fail on that one.
I'm not finding this humorous at all, and my liberal friends are not finding this humorous, but it's a fact. We don't do nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Marvin, did you hear the question I asked? They're going to ask Joe Biden. Did you hear that? I don't think Marvin can hear us. I think he's on somewhere.
I heard it.
Okay. Here's the other question. Here's another question they're going to ask. Mr. President, if Trump is elected president, how long before he starts sending Democrats to the firing squad? They're non-biased, man. Totally non-biased, totally independent of any kind of partisanship. The next question they'll ask him is, and they'll ask him more than this, but these are just some I came up with. Mr. President, talking to Joe Biden, he's president. Mr. President, how many people do you think Trump will kill during the first 30 days of his administration? That's what they'll ask you. I mean, basically
that's what they're preaching.
With some impossibilities. Impossibility that Barack Hussein Obama will ever move back to Kenya. Y'all couldn't pay. You couldn't give him the whole country and tell him to go back. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't go back for the whole country. Here's another one. Impossibility that a man named Barack Hussein Obama will ever be anything except a Muslim. Impossibility that anyone other than Joe Biden can lie, get confused about where he is and who he is, and have a bowel evacuation in his defense at the same time, and still be president of the United States of America. Impossibility that at this very moment that Hunter Biden is engaged in honest and meaningful employment, that Joe Biden knows what day of the week it is, or that Nancy Pelosi is sober. Impossibility that Joe Biden can go 8 hours without having a bowel evacuation in his hands.
You know, Floyd, on that thought, something just went through my mind about the upcoming debate, and something I hope it don't happen for the conservative folks. I hope he don't have that evacuation in the same room with Donald Trump, because Trump's like, "What's that we smell over here? Hey,
Okay,
you know,
have you stepped in something over there, Joe?
yeah, you can't make it up."
Nothing like it, boys. We live in a
Mm.
we live in a weird times.
I guess he got to feeling bad about sending the picture of the legs, and so he sent the other picture so there's
Oh,
a face attached to them legs. Got it made in the shade.
Yep. Yep.
folks at Kelly Crop Insurance know how much that rain was worth in southeast Alabama today. Kelly Crop Insurance out of Colquitt, Georgia, and knows how much the folks over in southwest Georgia needs the rain we got today. Hopefully you'll get it. Got good chances coming up tomorrow, tonight, even some more chances tonight, tomorrow. One good thing, I see a little bit cooler temperatures. We hit, guys, earlier this week, set a record 103 degrees. It has been a rough week, weather-wise, heat-wise. But things kind of level off a little bit, low to mid-90s we're looking at, with good chances of rain all the way up to the 4th of July, which is next Thursday. So make sure you pay attention to the weather if you're going to be out. You hear thunder. A lot of folks are out doing things, even in this heat. You hear thunder close by. Get in something sturdy, not under a tree, in a vehicle or a sturdy house, because lightning is popping around here. It was just a few minutes ago. It's just a little bit better right now. We appreciate y'all watching every Thursday night. Happy 4th of July. No show next Thursday night because we're all going to be kind of enjoying the 4th of July, fireworks, watermelon. I'm fixing to get my watermelon out, boys, to watch the debate tonight. I'm going to go early with the watermelon. But thank y'all for watching. Pray for this nation. Pray for the participants in the debate coming up. Pray that things will be done in a fair manner, and that if any of them want to get unfair with it, they get punished for it. But pray for this nation. We are in a mess. Queasel, good to have you back, bud.
Thank you, Charlie. Good to be back, man. I have missed y'all. I've missed talking with y'all. I've missed everybody. But had a good time. Had a few days off and had a good time. And so very thankful for that. Listen, thank y'all for letting us spend a little time with you. Maybe we made you smile a little bit. That's what we're after. Like Floyd said earlier, that's our whole point. Is if we can make you laugh, because let me tell you something. Y'all better listen to what Floyd B. Lord told y'all a while ago. Life is too short not to laugh. Life will be where it will throw you a curveball right quick, and you
Yep.
better be where you can swing at it. And there ain't but one way that I know to tell y'all how you can laugh about all that stuff, and that is that you put your trust and faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, and you can laugh at whatever it is, because He is bigger than whatever that problem is. It don't make any difference. He can handle it. Nothing can happen to you that's going to catch Him by surprise. Nothing's
Nope.
going to happen to any of your family or anything, anybody you love that's going to catch the Lord by surprise. He knows about it. I'm just thankful that I know that He's going to look after me, and I know He's going to look after y'all, and I hope you feel the same way. Listen, when you see a veteran, when you see somebody in law enforcement, when you see a firefighter, an EMT, tell them thank you. Tell them you appreciate them, the service they do, because a lot of times that's all the thanks they get is somebody tells them like that. We live in a world that is anti any of that. So thank the people who are willing to put their life on the line for you every single day. Thank you, and tell them you appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching. We love y'all. Hope to see y'all week after next. Hey, listen, have a good, happy, safe 4th of July. And remember what they say. They said, I believe it was he who drinks the filth on the 4th might not come forth on the 5th. Go ahead, Florida.
All right. Hey. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all again. Exercise your Second Amendment rights. You still have that privilege to do that. You have that right to do that. You have that constitutional right to still do that. Exercise your Second Amendment rights. You never know who you may have to call upon it. Be vigilant of your surroundings. Know where you are. Know the people that are around you. Surround yourself with like-minded people. When you lay down tonight and go to sleep on that bed, you start thanking God for what He's done for you today. And the list is endless for what He's done for you today. Start thanking Him for what He's done for you today, and you'll go to sleep and you'll still be thanking Him. And if you've got some old people in your life somewhere, if you've got an uncle, an aunt, if you've got somebody who ain't got a whole lot of people to help them, call them, go see them, take them something good to eat, take them a watermelon, take them a bag of boiled peanuts. It ain't going to hurt you none to do that. If you got somebody in your life, some family member, or even just one of your old friends or somebody that was friends with your mom and daddy, you call them people and check on them. Because I'm going to tell you, if you live long enough, you're going to be in that same situation. Mm-hmm. Okay? You're going to be there right by yourself. And a lot of people are. And check on the old folks. And one last thing I'm going to tell you tonight. A good friend of mine told me about 2 weeks ago, said, you need to tell this at least once a month on your show. On y'all show, you need to tell people this, because this person has forgot to do this. Change your air conditioner filter in your house. Go change it right now. You know how to change your one, don't you, Marvin? You know exactly what to do. You know how to change it. When's the last time you changed your filter? Anyway, change your air conditioner filter in your house. Because this person, I asked this person, I said, we come up midday, and I could hear there was the unit out there, the big central, it was making a different sound. I said, that thing don't sound right. I said, when have you changed your filter in your air conditioner unit? And this person said, well, I don't know. I said, well, go check it. They come back and it was black. The whole filter was black. Look at here. Well, I'm just telling you that. Change your air conditioner. Good night, y'all. We love y'all. We don't appreciate y'all enough. Hope y'all had a good time. We love y'all. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Hey, guys, we love you. We appreciate you joining us tonight and each and every Thursday night. Shout out to Shingler Law, Ziggy B, Sawega Meat Company, the Peach Depot. This is their last weekend. Go by and visit them. Holstered 9 and Phillips Auto Parts, TK's Bar and Grill, KWG Plumbing, Southern Hissy Fits, Berry Hill Auctioneer, and Kelly Crop Insurance. We appreciate all of them. When you go by to one of them, tell them you appreciate them sponsoring the Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show and how much it means to you for them to do that. Hey, guys, don't forget, next week we will not be here. Happy 4th of July to all of you. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll be back 2 weeks from tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, back on our normal time. And but until then, we appreciate each of you. You know what I'm going to tell you? Sunday's coming. Go to church if you can. Make sure you go to church and worship the Lord. Here's our scripture for this week. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking to someone to devour. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kinds of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. Spiritual warfare is real, but if you love the Lord and you know the Lord, victory is yours. Trust in him. Guys, we love you. Appreciate you. Hope you all have a happy 4th of July. Be safe. Be safe. Keep your safety in mind. And no matter what you do, no matter where you are, if you're in Peru, Pakistan, or Peter's mud hole, always be particular. We love y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.